My name's Kevin Moriarty. I'm the director of King Lear and the artistic director of Dallas Theater Center. No. King Lear is 3 plays in one. It's a political story about a king who loses his kingdom. It's a family drama about the disintegration of the relationship of a father and his children. And it's a psychological drama about a man learning to find himself even in the midst of going mad. This production feels and looks contemporary and surprising, even at times edgy, and yet sounds like a piece of great poetry. There's a sense in King Lear that everything is connected, everyone is connected, everything in the universe is connected, and that if you don't pay attention to that, if you don't have care for that, if you don't tend to the millions of tiny ways in which, as family members or as citizens, or even our relationship to the natural world, in which all of that is connected, you can eventually lose everything. Oh, I don't think audience members need to know anything before coming to see the play. I think we, as a director and the actors and the designers, we have to know a lot. We have to know the history of the play and exactly how Elizabethan audiences would have responded to it and what every single word means. Audiences, they need to arrive with their eyes open, their ears open, and their hearts open. It's our job to tell a story clearly and passionately and relevantly, and it's the audience's obligation to be open and available to that. The theater spaces that the 2 plays are happening in at Trinity Rep and Dallas Theater Center are very, very different theater spaces. So the same set and the same cast will move, but it'll be experienced very differently because of the theater room that it's in. I also think it's going to be very interesting for the actors, and for me, we're used to normally rehearsing a play, sharing it with an audience, and then walking away from that, sometimes joyfully, sometimes regrettably. In this case, we will do all of that, walk away from the play, and then come back to it again after several months away. That re-entry to the play, taking what we learned from audiences in Providence and making adjustments or deepening or growing in the performances and our understanding of the play for audiences in Dallas, is going to be a longer journey and a richer opportunity to reinvestigate a production than we would normally have when we just do a play in one city. Shakespeare is not only the greatest teller of stories we have in the English theater. Big theatrical events happen, surprising plot twists and turns, moments, even in a very, very serious play like King Lear, moments of very, very funny comedy, moments of shocking violence, moments of deep compassion. But on top of all of that, he also is the greatest poet who ever wrote for the stage. So you essentially have the most beautiful, complicated, rich language, a poem, a 2.5-hour poem. At the same time, you're having this immense showbiz experience of action and adventure and events. And he's our great kind of psychological creator of characters. The fact that those things coexist inside of the work of one writer, and that it happens over and over and over again throughout the 37 plays. There truly is no other writer in the English theater who has ever achieved that amazing feat.